Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Kino Quiz. This is Aaron.
Hello, everyone. This is Han. Welcome to our online trade show. Today, we are going to bring you to our workshop to look at the whole crane production process. And before that, Aaron, could you please give us a brief introduction of our Kino Crane's history?
Yes, sure. And Henan Kino Cranes is a professional manufacturer of overhead crane, gantry crane, and crane pass and crane hoist. And we focus on European style crane for over 10 years. And so I will show you the details for our factory and the history. And Han, could you please show the kit? Yes.
Okay, before that, please allow me to introduce our promotions on trade show.
Yes, as this mentioned, and Kingdom Queens, our total investment is 200 million, and for our production, the square meter is 80,000 square meters, and for our factory, the total square meters is 186, 700 total square meters. And so, yes,
certificate.
Yes, our as the Kino Queens is focused on European standard, so our design and processing is following FEM standard and ISO standard, and this is our certificate of CE, and this is our verified supplier certificate by Alibaba, and we also can provide SDS, ISO standard the certificate as your requirement.
Yeah. Next, please. We will introduce our promotions, and during our 2 hours online show.
Yes, this is much more important.
Yeah, we will keep these promotions for you. Buy one set crane and get one spare parts like wheel rope or other crane spare parts. And during our shows, here is our logo, and you can find it on your screen, and you can press this button to follow us and become our VIP members. So in the future, you can get our promotions and also our new developed product message in time. And we also accept different payment method, TT, LC, Alipay, and credit card, and any other payment methods. And as you know, we have very strict instructions and regulations to control our product quality and also the manufacture process. So we can assure you for these standard products like electric hoist, single girder crane, double girder crane, the electric hoist, we can assure you to make it ready to deliver within 30 days. The single girder crane, no matter overhead or gantry crane, within 35 days,
yes,
and double girder crane within 45 days.
Yes.
So now this is our promotions during our 2 hours online show. You can leave your comments to us to left your contact info, and our operators will connect you
and
in time.
This is our customers. Yes, with our factory.
Yeah,
and yes. Okay, please go on.
Yeah. So next, before we move to the workshop, maybe Aaron, shall we to visit our different department first?
Yes, sure. And this area, as we stand, is our office building, and so for our sales office and sales team, and our the technical office, technical team are all works in this building. So before we go to our plant, our workshop, So we can go to have a look of our sales building, sales office. Yes, and this way. Yes, yes. This is our sales office, and this is our sales team. And warmly welcome your inquiry, and our sales team will do our best to service you and to provide you with our best offer with best price. And okay, this is our sales office, and we have two sales office. Now is sales team 1. Okay. Okay, this is our sales team 1, 2, and at the second floor. Second floor is our technical building, and as you can see, amidst the steps, you can see the marked by yellow. Yes, this is our 5S standard, and as you can see the details in our office, and you can see just see the details. This switch and also marked. So every details as you may see is 5S standard. And so in our factory, in our workshop, it's also the same standard. And yes, we have the designing room. We have a designing room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this area is our technical working area. So today we will show you our designing room. This is designing room 1. Okay, let's go. Yes, hello everyone. This is our technical office 1, designing room 1. And here we make the drawings and as your requirement. And so after you order, your products will strictly according to your requirement as our design. And this is our technical engineers. And as just now we said, our factory has over 500 employees. And so for the technical, we have more than 150 engineers. So we have a very strong technical team to support you and to ensure our best products. Okay, thank you. Okay, now regarding the time is urgent, so we just show one design room 1. Okay, so and in the second floor is our meeting room, and so we'll go to. So now I guess maybe it's time to see our factory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as you can have a view of our for the working area. Okay, one more thing is that so now we are in the office building. So before our go to the workshop, so we should wear the safety caps. Yes. So yes, this is also following the 5S standard. Okay, so now we can move to our workshop. Yes. Oh, it's and now temperature is 4 degrees, and the friends in front of the phone, and so how is your temperature at your area? And as you can see, this is our office building. Just now we stand in. It's in our office building, and this is our parking area. This area is for customers, and you can take a view of this. This is for customer, and this is out for customer. Maybe you can see is the difference is this area is the white color. Yes.
Yeah.
And
White
this
color.
area is the black color.
Yeah.
So it's also according to the 5S standard.
And
Yes.
we will have a more strict 5S regulations in the workshop.
Yes. And this is our factory, the workshop. So today we will show you the details, for our cranes, and you will see how our Korean production. So we will show you the detailed process
from the raw material to finish the product.
Okay. 对。看一下场。Okay, now you see is our the factory. First, we can see this. This is our this our showroom for the quality standard, and so this is this is our wedding shoe, and this is also our standard. So you can see the very smoothly wedding. Yeah. So our Korean will following this standard, and this is the shoe for the safety rules.
Yeah.
So we think so. When the production, the most important thing is what? Do you think?
Safety.
Yes. Safety is the most important. Okay. Now, so just now as we have introduced, so our Kino Korean is focused on European design Korean.
Yeah.
So the first area we want to show you is our for the European design, the workshop 1, and this is for trolley, for the European type of trolley.
Yeah, okay. Lifting mechanism.
Yes, this area is it ensures the highest for the Korean. And this area, as you can see, this area is now
there are robots machine here.
Yes, time changes.
Yeah,
and so this whole the workshop, our plan is special for the robot.
Yeah, and this is also our new investment workshop. And in the future, you can see the robot. There are only 2 sets of the robot machine now, doing the full automatic process of the crane parts. In the future, we will invest more and equip the full robot automatic process in this workshop.
Okay, now door is open. You can go to have a view of our cranes, and we can have a view of this workshop. This is our, for the European design Korean, the highest, the trolley assembly workshop. Yeah. And but we can see this Korean. This Korean is the European design Korean. And so compare with the traditional design. So as you can see, it's very clear that so the European design has some advantages. And you can see for the size, for the Korean size, it's much smaller, compact, it's lower. Yes,
compact design, modular connection.
Yes, and so this, if the Korean the total height is low, so it means the workshop, the height can be reduced.
Yeah.
Yes, and so if the workshop the height is reduced, it also can reduce the cost. So for the construction cost. So it means it will save money for you. So as you can see, this is for the hook. For the hook, so it's the right side, the left side, and the right side. So the hook, the limit switch, is very very small compared with the European design. So yeah, yes, traditional design. And do you know the advantage of this? So the limit switch is small. So how is the advantage?
It become more smaller, so you can have uh, more space to move the hook under the trolley to left and right. And in the for the traditional design, the hook will have a large spare space.
Yes,
But
yes.
our European design, it will make the hook to more closer to the left wall.
Yes,
So
yes.
there are more effective space to lift the different products or materials.
Yes, yes, and yes, it means so the same workshop. If we use the European standard crane, we have more working area.
Yeah.
Yes, so this is also the advantage, and for the European standard crane, and it also has the advantage of for the dead weight. The dead weight is much lower than the traditional design crane, and
So
for
the raw material of the steel plates will use more less.
yes, for the Korean, the metal, the material, the is useless, and also for the workshop, and this is you can see this is the I beam, the H beam support the Korean,
Yeah.
and so if the dead weight is light, is lower, so the beam size we can choose, we can select the small size.
Yeah.
So it also can reduce the cost of the
For the customer.
yes, for customers. And this is for the as we can just have a view. And
What about this gantry? Is this a gantry crane?
yes, yes, I will show you. And as you can see, this gun crane is testing for testing, and this area is our yeah, this is the hoist is also assembled. So this is the hoist assembly room. So after the hoist is complete, so we will do the testing, and so testing at that country is a structure. We call it crane. It's a testing for testing. We install the hoist on it, and we will testing the lifting speed, the lifting load, and we will ensure that the hoist is 100%
Works smoothly.
yes, works smoothly. So we can packaging and send to the customer. Okay, and this is also yes, this is also this is our the packaging box. It's
The standard export
yes,
wooden case.
wooden case, yes, and so it's very very strong and for shipping, and so after all is well, and we'll packaging, and this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is ready to ship, and this is for the hoist, and for the spares, for other things, for the electric parts, all in the wooden box. Yes, and later, so we will see our the crane, man girders, and the other things. And for this, and you can see this is our for the spares, and you can see it's very very yes, very very clean, and uh,
With this separate crack.
yes, yes.
It separate every different kind of material.
And one more thing, so for our factory, we we can ensure we can say that we ensure the high quality, because for the main parts is all made by ourselves. So we do it ourselves, so we can say we can control the quality. And this is the highest for the single girl Korean.
This is also our own brand.
Yes, our brand. We just have a view of our factory. This is the assembly area. And you can see, I want to introduce this. This machine is made by ourselves. It's also made by ourselves. So, and this we know this is the steel wire rope.
Yeah.
And so our for our wire rope we use is the international brand, Germany brand, from Germany, and other very good quality. So
and the tensile strength is 2,160.
yes, this is our standard. And for the traditional design, the standard is 1,070.
160.
Yes. And as for this, I want to show you as you can see, it looks good, but so you can't see the quality. So I want to show you details. We can look at this. And for this is the special process for the underside. And Han, do you see the difference?
Yeah, I can see. As we both know, the wire rope, they are connected with many small steel wires.
Small, yeah.
They screw them to one complete wire rope, and maybe at the end of the rope there will some. They can't connect very perfectly.
Yes. And this design is for this for keeps the end very.
So welding the wire rope end to make it more
as you can
perfect.
see.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also this wire rope is our promotion. So I just said buy one set of Korean and get one set of steel wire rope.
Yes. And we will provide for the steel wire rope for spares. And for the Korean, maybe the steel wire rope according to the using, so it will be maybe 2 years or 3 years. It should be instead. So yeah. we prepare this for you. And the length is according to their lifting height. So. Yes. And this is we can see the testing.
Trial
testing.
country.
Yes, trial country. The testing for testing. And so this is, as you can see, this is the for the hoist lifting motor. Yeah. This is the motors, and as you can see, this is the SEW. And do you know SEW come from which country? Germany. Yes, okay, it's from Germany. And as you can see, this is the SEW Euro drive from European Germany, and this is a 3-in-1 type. And do you know how it means 3-in-1 type, Han?
3-in-1 type, we can also call it C type. You can see the shape; it is a C. And what is the 3? The first is the drum.
No. The first is this is the motor.
Yeah.
Motor, and this is the gearbox. And the third one is the brake, electric brake. So the brake is inside. The brake is inside. Electric brake.
Electromagnetic disc brake.
Yes. So the 1, 2, 3, we call it a 3-in-1 type. So
one more thing, Aaron. As you can see, this is the SEW brand. So is it special customized for our customer?
Okay, see, this is our standard brand, and we can also use ABM, and so for the motors we can also use Siemens.
And we also have our own developed brand.
Yes, and we also have our design. So our factory can produce the motors reduced by ourselves. And you know in China, so not so many companies can do this. And and for our design, for the quality, we also have the testing. So our quality can equal to the Euro brand. So it's very high quality. And for this is the drum wire rope, and this is the rope girder. So this is the details, just the details.
Yeah. So maybe next we can start to bring our viewers to our important part.
Yes. Just now we see the lifting mechanism for the single girder crane, single girder hoist.
Yeah.
And so we will introduce you for our trolley for double girder crane. I like this crane. So it's a double girder trolley. And for this, we can also produce the KBK crane. And this is for the for the light capacity.
Yeah.
110, 210, and
maybe with more flexible working area.
Yes, and you can see it is the top of our the spares, so it's very convenient to use. And for our cranes is it's a need the the runway beam to support the crane, but maybe at our maybe at some customers area the workshop they haven't the strong beam to support the crane. Yeah. So we can use this type of the KBK crane. So it's very easy to install, and it's just bolted on the ground is okay. Just bolted is okay. And then the B you can see just the bolted, and it's very easy to install, and no due to the virus, so it's difficult to send engineers. And also for the installation, this type is very easy.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we can go to see our the trolley, and this is for a double girder crane. And so we will introduce you one by one. So yes, we will introduce you one by one. As you can see the crane is has the undercarriage, and for the lifting mechanism for the trolley, and also for the main girder, and the control system. And you can see this crane is you can control by cabin. This is the cabin control, and hand the other type of method controls.
Yeah, we have the pendant line control and also remote control, which is more convenient. And if our customer needs the cabin control, we can also provide.
Yes. This is so according to the customer's requirement.
Yeah, this is the remote control.
Yes,
you
and
this remote controller to press the button and control the crane work.
And so the cabin control can also have a good view. And so first let's back to the trolley. And so I want to for the so we can see it's very easy to see the trolley it is composed by
from the whole structure we can see there are many bolts, so this is a very compact design.
Yes.
With bolt connection. So
yes.
No matter you disassembly or assemble, it is very convenient for you.
Yes, and so it's also convenient to maybe for several years you need to replace
some spare parts.
Yes, maintenance also very convenient. And so this is the undercarriage. We call it undercarriage for the trolley undercarriage. It has two undercarriages, and so this is the support beam. For this is the support beam and trolley support beam, and it's also bolted with undercarriage, and so this is the lifting mechanism. We call it the hoist, and this is the it have two lifting mechanism. This is the main hoist, and on the other side is the ox hoist. So later we will show to our customers. And so for this is the we call it cross traveling the drive system.
I can also see this is also a 3-in-1 type.
Yes, yes, this is also 3-in-1 type, and bolted with wheels. And for this, we can see this is the the motors, reducer, and the brake, electric brake inside, and it also have the fans for cooling fan inside, and so and we can show you these details. You can see take this. This is plug-in and plug-in type.
Yeah, aviation socket.
Yes, and this is very convenient to installation, and
also the full sealed to prevent any dust or some other things in your workshop.
yes, and just now you see that it's the full sealed.
Yeah,
And for this the motor, the gearbox is also full sealed.
Yeah.
And so it's very and before leaving factory we add oil inside. So this design, our design is maintenance free, and I mean maintenance free. It means so if the traditional design, you need to add oil maybe after 6 months or
for
one
the
year.
traditional design crane, they need to add oil regularly, yes. And maybe once a year. But our design is
at least 5 years.
Yeah,
no need to maintain. Okay. Yeah. And this is our the lifting motor, and this is also SEW brand. It's Euro brand, and this is the cooling is you can see is the fast cooling fan, and this is very strong power.
And also you can see this material, it is aluminum housing.
Yes.
The aluminum housing with many fins. The first we choose aluminum. It is because it is have a quality advantage of the heat spreading more quickly.
Yes.
And with these different many little fins here, it is to accelerate the speed of the heat spreading.
Yes, and we can see this. This is the limit switch. So the limit switch is a rotating limit switch, and it's adjustable.
Yeah,
and
fog rate.
Yes, fog rate at the customer side. So it can set the up side and the lower side. So we can set.
Yeah, the fourth stage is the up stop and up slow. Down stop and down slow.
Yes.
This four stage.
Okay, and this is the cabin for the hoist. This is the cabin for hoist, and this you can see this. This is the cabin for the whole crane, and as you can see, this is the VFD control. Yeah. So while our cranes are traveling very smoothly, and this is you can see the Schneider brand VFD, and the electric parts are also Schneider brand, and so for the electric parts we select is ABB, Siemens or Schneider brand.
Yeah.
It's our customers can select the brand.
Yeah. All of them are international top one brand.
Yes. And as you just now we see, this is the oxygen trolley, and this is also the oxygen support beam. So it is two highest mechanism. So and the for the it's similar to the main heist. So yes, time is urgent. So uh, so we just have a view. And if you want to know more details, and please send us inquiry. Yeah. We will send you more details of our products.
Yeah. By the way, there is also it will detect our crane work state in time, and it is our standard accessory. But maybe for some other suppliers, they will not provide as unless you ask them. But
This is our standard.
Yeah.
And so just now we see our Korean has VFD and PLC control. So the VFD is also can provide the function of anti-sway. So as we can see, so if the traditional design, if you move, it will be shake, very heavy, and and for our design, we will show you. So if the anti-sway function is off, you can see the hook. I will show you. Now you can see. Now you can see. So the anti-sway now is off. You can see the hook is shake, right? Hook is shake heavy, and now I will take on the. We'll take on the anti-sway. Hand, please hold it.
This is the crane working state of when the anti-swing button.
No, it's anti-sway now. Anti-sway not off. And now we will just now is power off for the anti-sway, and we will show you when the anti-sway is on. This is, you can see is the water is full bottle water. So you can see it is no shake, very smoothly. Now we up. Now we down. You can see it's very, very smoothly. We stop. So
Yeah, there's no any swing.
yes. So so this way card is the anti-sway function. Yes. And so just now we see is this is the VFD control, and this is our safety monitor. And we can also, now we have the app of our mobile, so we can use our mobile to control the crane, and to show the crane data in our mobile phone. And this is by options. Okay, now we see we have see the European heist. Later we will go to our other workshop to see the other parts for the undercarriage, and for the main girder, and for the we also have the big capacity, the cranes. Yes. We will go to there to see. Okay, and so now you can introduce our for the.
Okay, maybe allow me to introduce our promotions again. Buy one and get one free. Buy one set of crane and get one set of the crane spare parts, like wheel rope. And next, please press the follow if you are watching our online show, and you can get our VIP member, and then you will get our futures, promotions, and new developed product message in time.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's.
We also accept different kind of payment methods.
Yes. Just now we introduce is our robot the workshop, and now we will go to have a look of our undercarriage. Okay, this is our undercarriage workshop. So you can follow our camera to have a view of our plant. Oh, this is our hooks. Yeah. This is the hooks for the leather crane.
Lamination hooks.
Yes, yes. And here you can see this is is also the after CNC cutting. This is the parts for the undercarriage, and this is for the parts the store area, and for this is you can see this is after one process, and this is undercarriage structure, and as you can see, this is also the working area for the undercarriage after one the process. And for this area, it is for the wheels support. And for this, you can see it's the after the CNC cutting. Yeah. Okay, now crane move. You can see our crane. This is the double hook. Just now, as we can see in our the workshop, it's the main hook and the ox hook. We can see how our crane working. We can have a view. Okay, some people ask us, how can I contact you? Okay, you can follow our, for our website.
Yeah, just leave your comments, your contact info, and we just show you our sales team just now. The operators in the sales team will connect you as soon as you leave your contact info.
Okay. Okay, you can see our cranes. It is very, very smoothly. And you can, it's hard to, we can hear more noise for the cranes. It's working very smoothly. And so as you have noticed, we have many, for the machines to, yes, yes. And this is our, our special design, for the, we call what, normally you can see the crane is 4 wheels. one side 2 wheels, and for this, the crane is this one is for one girder, and this is for one girder. So the crane one side it has 4 wheels, and so both sides has the 8 wheels. So this is our so for this can it has many advantages. So one advantage we can reduce the crane wheel load. So for the simple capacity crane, you can use the for the real. It can select the small size, and so the 8 wheels. If you know for some factory, the total length is very long, over 200 maybe 500 meters. So we can't. If the wheel is strict, it's good. But we after many years, maybe the workshop has some for the
There are some minor deviations. Right?
yes. Yeah. And so for this is not weird. Is by this, and it can adjustable. So it can.
So this connect blade is flexible.
Yes, flexible. And this is our flexible design. So this can make sure so the other wheels are touch the rail. So
Can I say that this kind of connection will make the undercarriage have the self-correct function?
yes. Okay. And so we can provide you this design according to your for the current capacity and for the turbulence. And this is also the traditional design. You can see the difference. This is the 2 wheels, and this is not the connecting beam. This is the difference, and so you can leave your emails. We will send the details of this design. Yes.
So this area is the operator cabin's welding process. Right?
Yes. For the cabins. For the cabin also made by ourselves. Yes. And this you can so many the machines to for one the steps.
The drilling, or
Yes.
maybe the milling.
Yes. And so this is so we have many. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over here, total 5. The area for the undercarriage. Now we show you one of them. Oh, it's so cool. And let's then we will go to see our for the big capacity the trolley. So we'll go to our. And this workshop is a new workshop. We will go have a look.
Our shipping area. Right?
Yes, shipping area. And you can see now it's into part. We the shipping area. Yeah. Every day many trucks here. And this is our for this shipping area is our now working. This working is our air type gantry crane. Yes. And so we also have the MH gantry crane. And we will and for export. So for the main girder, we will it's the so packaging is much better. Yeah. And this is to send very near the place.
Maybe just inland customer.
Inland customer. Yeah. Yes. And so for the this box is for export, and so for the undercarriage, we'll put inside the box. So our for export the project, the undercarriage will.
Our blade is very strong.
Yes, yes, yes.
For the export project.
Yes. So we will. So when our processing, we can control the high quality, and so it's on the way is also important. So so after we can, so it's surround box can make sure on the way it's also safety.
Yeah, it also shows our 5S.
Yes.
5S regulations shows every details in our company.
Yes. And so yes, this is our area for storage area for the spares, and for the this is for the wheels. We can go to have a look.
Buy one and get one free. You can choose. Maybe you can choose some small spare parts in this
Yes.
storage.
It's for the wheels, for the reducer, pulley, and the other spare parts for the. And this is the bearing. This is LYC, and we can also provide like the Temkin and the SKF and other, the international top brand. And this is our cooling. So on top of the workshop is our single girder crane. So the capacity is from 1 ton to 20 ton for a single girder. Okay, we have a tech view for our the storage area. Now we will go to see our production area for the trolley. And as you can see, we can so you can see the details for the 5S. This is the for the structure for storage. This area is for storage, and for this area it's the process. From very small for the after CNC, the steel plate.
See the drilling machine.
Drilling machine, yes.
So this is also another encourage process workshop, like just the last one workshop.
Yes. And this carriage is for the trolley, not for the long traveling. It's for the trolley. So we stand here and for tech view. So this area from that side, it is so we do the for the according to the drawings, we cut the steel plate to according to the drawing and transfer here, and we welding
According to the regulations, one step by one step
Yes,
until to this.
this and to this, and for this is the trolley carriage, and this is for the plate, steel plate, and so
And you can see there, our workers now are make the process according to the customer's drawings strictly.
yes now is for checking the detailed size. So each side we will check in carefully.
Yes.
So according to the drawing.
Yes, as you can see, this is the product drawings, and our workers are make the dimension before the process to confirm every details are strictly according to our drawings.
Yes, and you can see from this side to here, it will have many process. So, so after one process, it will be checking the size, the dimensions.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's correct, 100% correct.
Yes, yes.
So this is our the area, for the trolley.
What about this area? I can see there are so many.
Yes,
So many
and as you can see, this area is for the trolley structure. And just now we have seen the trolley. It also needs the motors,
Yes.
reducer, and the wheels, and other parts.
This area is for the assemble.
Yes, for the trolley assemble. And before we see the trolley, you can have a view of the cranes.
Of the total area.
Yes, yes, and so you can see the 1, 2, 3 set crane, and the first one and the second one crane.
Yeah.
So it's different as between just we see the first crane.
Yes.
So have you found the difference?
The different actually I can see there are two lifting winch.
Yes, lifting trolley.
Yeah, two winches.
Yes.
And they must have a very high work duty.
Yes. The work duty is A7. Very heavy work duty.
Yeah.
Yes. And so for the two trolleys, it can working together.
Yeah.
And can also working separately.
With one remote controller.
One remote controller.
Okay.
And so if we want to lift, some long bars or other the sheets, so it can working together. And so if we want to use it separately, we can also
Fix one.
Yes.
This one and operate that one.
Yes. And now our workers are waiting the trolley.
And also we can see this trolley is very big. It's very huge.
Yes, very huge. And so do you know the capacity of this crane?
I think it is 150 ton capacity.
Yes. The total capacity is 150 ton. It's a heavy duty and very big capacity. And so this area we can see it's storage. So for the motors and the reducer, so we played here, and it will be recheck first, check the details, check the quality, and we ensure it's good quality. We will install it on the trolley.
Yeah, even for this other spare parts, maybe we don't produce them by ourselves, but we will always purchase them according to the quality. Even not the import brand, at least in our inland brand, we will still select the top one brand.
Yes. And also for the motors and the reducer, so for each part the project, we will select like the SEW. Just now we see the European type is SEW, ABM. And so in China we also have some very good
Reliable supplier.
Yeah, reliable supplier such as the James brand and the Dongli for the reducer in Dongli brand. Also the top brand in China.
And the brake brand is ZPMC.
Yes, ZPMC, and ZPMC is a very good brand in China. Also the quality.
International top brand.
Yes. Okay, yes, we can see this area is for the assembly area.
Yeah.
For the trolley, and we can have a quick view. This is the motors for the traveling motor. You can see this is the traditional design, but it's a little different with European design. We can, but for the quality also very good. This is for the traveling mechanism. This is also 3-in-1 type, and this is the lifting, the motor, the coupling, and this is the reducer, and this is a Tony brand the gearbox, and so for us inside the bearing is also the hard face. Hard face bearing. Yes, and so maybe some other customers they will use the soft hard bearing.
This is a very important details configuration because sometimes when our customer asks why our offer is so high, maybe we can't explain to them to all of these details. Maybe some other supplier they will choose those kind of soft surface, but we will always provide our hardened.
Yes, and so the thing for the appearance you can see we will control it, and many things you cannot see it. We also will control the high quality.
Yeah.
So I think so maybe some customer said it's the appearance is the same, but many details inside you cannot see it. Yeah. But after you use it, you will not see
it. Feel it.
Yes, and we must be you get what you paid.
Yes.
Okay, and this is for the process of this is the drum.
Yes.
The drum and the reducer. So this is we can see how they assemble it.
And this is the limit switch for overload.
Yes. This is the limit switch. Limit switch for overload limit switch. It will install on the one side of the drum. Here.
And also, according to different customers' requirements, this electric cable we can connect it with screen to show you the lifting weight at any time of this screen.
Be careful. And this is this is the storage area. And for this is the limit switch and rotating limit switch.
So also the remote controller.
Yes. So we have the storage, the warehouse for this. But for some for the recently using the part of the spares will start here.
Yes. This drum is also very big, very huge.
Yes. This drum is very big, and you can see the drums. I will show you the details of the drum. We can just have a look. As you can see, the drum is rolled and welded by seamless steel pipe or steel plate, and the steel plate metal is Q345. And so this is the
seamless welded, right?
Yes, seamless, and this is rod.
Yeah.
And so the metal is Q345B, and so it's very high quality metal. And for the
very high strength.
Yes, for the normally they will use the maybe Q 235.
Okay, this is also very tiny details which will rise the quotation.
Yeah.
So sometimes we really hope our customers
Can understand the details.
Maybe sometimes if you pay a little bit attention to the product details, you will understand why our quotation is a bit higher than other suppliers.
Yes.
Because of these details we control.
Yes, we believe so the only the high quality the products can benefit our customers.
Yeah.
We want to we want to reduce the we want to we don't want to reach the target the price by our customers, but
Yes.
reduce the quality.
Yeah.
So
At first, maybe you can't notice the difference our product with other suppliers, but as long as it's more than maybe 4 or 5 years in the future, you will feel our quality.
Yes, and you can see this is also a special design. This is the separate part. This is the aux part, and this is the main part. So this is also design special design for our customers.
Yes, I can see this is only 32-ton capacity.
Yes.
To be honest, according to the standard, this is not a very big capacity. Why this trolley is so huge? Even I think maybe it's even bigger than just that one. Is 150-ton capacity.
Okay, and so for this, and so for our for the diameters, the drum diameters is very big,
Yeah.
and so it's good for the steel wire rope, for long service life of steel wire rope, and for the traditional design.
Yeah.
So for the just now we said we can see the European design.
So this is a traditional
design. Yes. If it is for the European design, it will be the size and the total weight.
Yeah, except the configuration and spare parts. Just judging from the structure of the standard and European design, it should save a lot of cost from the raw material, right?
Yes. And this, yes, you can see this. This is also the 32 ton by 10 ton. 32 ton. You can see the trolley. Can see the trolley. And this is the capacity is 32 by 10. 32 by 10 here.
Yeah, I can see the European trolley. The European trolley is very compact and much smaller than just that traditional design.
Yes. Just now we see, the compare the two design. We see it is small, but when you see it the picture, in the photos, you can see it's a very difference.
Yes.
Not small.
The feeling is very different.
Yes. And for this is the European design, the Korean, the structure, and for this, and I want to show you this the safety the brake.
So there are two brakes.
Two brake, yes. One is for motor, and the other one is for the reducer. So in case if one brake is broken, and so the other brake will work.
Maybe we can have a detailed view from here. Two brakes.
Yes. This is for the motors.
Yeah, this is for
and this is for the reduce, and this is the company. And even in case this is broken and it's cut down, and we can make sure so this can work.
Yeah.
And if this brake is broken, and this can work, and so one of them can hold on the drum, and so this is double safety. So just now we said, so the most important of crane is safety.
Yes.
So if in case it have some accident, no one can bear better the effort.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, this is the traditional design. So it's very, very. I think it's very easy to see the difference.
At least from the size.
Yes. Now,
This is our spectacular shipping area.
yes, and we can have a quick view, and so there are many type screens. And this is just now we can see the details of the air type, the gantry crane, and this is ready to ship. So you can just have a view of. So this is just recently start here, and we are repackaging and before shipping.
I noticed something, Aaron.
Yes.
I find that our European design ready to deliver are much more than our traditional design type.
Yes, and time changes. So and I think more and more customers now is much prefer for the European design.
Yeah, more advanced.
Yes, and also for the European design, we want to see it again, and it's can for the long service life.
Yeah.
And for the workshop construction, the cost will be save a lot.
Yeah, I also think that the customers' opinion has changed during these years. In the last years, the traditional design maybe the price will be cheaper than the European design.
Yes.
So most of the customers will just focus on the product quotation, the price. But now I find that the European design truly are more than traditional design. So I think maybe our customers' opinion has changed.
Yes.
They are
And
more focused on the quality now.
yes, and for this, just now in the first workshop, we see is for the blue the gantry crane the testing for testing, and this is the testing area for the whole crane, and so this two gantry beam can be adjustable, so according to the different span. So for our cranes, we will do the test of the whole crane, and so we 100% ensure it is tested and it
Before
works
shipment.
before shipment. So when it reach customer site, you just install it, then you can use it directly.
Yeah.
And this is our for the this area maybe most of the trolley, and this area for the man girders. Yes, you can see the crane man girder. It's a very strong design, and with the work plate, work wheel, and this is 20 by 15, and the span is 31.5 meters, and for us, we do the max length. The span is 60 meters.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, this every day.
Already packed perfectly.
Yes, this is in local area.
Yeah. So now you can have a very directly and clearly view of our package and our shipment.
Yes. And also this area is the Korean ready to ship. So this is our okay. Now we have seen the European trolley and the traditional design trolley and now and the carriages storage.
Shipping area.
Yes, now we can start our view of our raw material and for the main girder of the cranes, and we will show you the process one by one, and
So this is the process material stocking area.
yes, like the round tube, and for the I-beam.
Yeah, and this separate bracket, this is the show of our workshop 5S.
Yes, yes.
Every different type of material will separate a stock regularly.
Yes, and you can see this. For this, it's also this. This is the name, and this is the model, and so every for each the material it has
The related specification.
yes.
Yeah.
And this is the steel plate. For our steel plate, we are used for the high quality, and this is Jump. Yes, Jump company. It's also a very good brand.
Yeah. We evaluate our cost and raw material purchase properly.
Yes.
And on the condition to make sure our product's quality, we will choose the upper quality
Yes.
raw material in the market.
And for the each plate, we will do the test for for the thickness, and for the hardness, and for other the metal testing. So we will ensure even the steel company, they will control the quality.
Yes.
But before before it put here, we will do the quality testing again.
So our product quality inspection already conducted from the raw material.
Yes, yes. And so you can see this two machine, and this is shooting.
So these two machines are both the short blasting machine, right?
Yes, short blasting machine, and you can see the difference. So do you this machine the two set machine are both short blasting, but do you know the difference?
I can tell it's from the material. This is the steel plate. I think maybe after our confirmed the raw material we purchased is already passed our inspection. Next, we should do the short blasting of our steel plates before the next process.
Yes, and so the advantage of short blasting, so we can clean the rust.
Yeah, the rust.
And
yes,
we can reduce the steel
to relieve the forcing.
Yeah, steel forcing. Yeah, yes. And this so for our many so if we don't do the short blasting, so the customer will not see it.
Yes.
They cannot see whether we do the short blasting.
Yeah.
But so this is what we see. So
and this is our standard steps process.
Yes, each plate, each is for each the plate or for the I-beam or for the tube, and for the round tube, for the other raw metals, we'll do the short blasting.
Yeah, for the other suppliers, maybe this process, this step will be ignored, and
Yes.
it will not show on the final completed crane.
Yes, and for this, we can, for the cost, they can save a lot.
Yeah.
They need to do the many process. This is just the one process.
Yeah.
You cannot see it, but it's really important.
Yeah, all we do is on the concern of the crane long service life.
Yes, and so it can ensure the crane beam not the
Deformation. Yeah.
after several years.
Yeah.
And maybe if you do not do this, maybe for 1 year or 2 years, it will be
Maybe some disorder or maybe some flow cracks.
yes. And we can see this. This is the Korean man girder. Already welded, and also for our for our each beam after, so we do twice the short blasting.
Yeah.
Once is the when it is the steel plate.
Yes.
And the second is when it is weld.
Yeah.
So when it is weld, we can see it's maybe some like this. Maybe after welding, it will like this, some of the steel
Flow defects.
Yes, flow defects. So after shooting, it will clean this, and so after welding, it also have the
The welding force.
welding force.
Yeah.
So after shot and blasting, it can relieve this. Yes.
And more suitable to be ready to get paint.
Yes, and after shot and blasting, we will do the first the painting. So it will be for easy to painting and the long life of the painting. Okay, this we just see this, and we introduce of the machines, and so this is the man girder also welded, and so we will show our customers so how it is weld. Yes. Oh, this is, and I think maybe before we see the crane process, we can see that we want to introduce the machines. So at our company, we have more than 200 the machines. So I think so the machine is the good quality machine can ensure the good quality of the products.
Yes.
So we have a quick view of this. So we can have a view of our for the machines workshop, and we have 3 workshop for the CNC machine. We can have a quick view. So
Since the time is very urgent, we will not do a very detailed introduction of our different process equipment.
yes, and this is for the CNC machine and the CNC center. So that's why you can see the details for the maybe for the undercarriage and for the end beams. This CNC machine is for the end beams. You can see all according to the drawing. Take a view of this. So we say that we can control the quality, not we just see it by mouth. So you
Yeah,
can
and also you can see besides the equipment, there are operation regulations which indicated to make sure the operators according to the steps strictly to ensure the product quality. Okay, next maybe we can move on and to let our viewers to see how the crane will be processed, the crane main girder. Yeah, yeah.
so over 200 sets. The machines is can ensure our high quality.
Yeah, and this is also not include. We just show you the robot machine.
Yes.
And I estimated maybe our robot machine will be completed within 2 or 3 years.
Okay, for this area is our the Koryo storage area,
Yeah.
and so for this is the so we can have a view, random view of this of our factory, and we have 5 teams,
Yeah.
5 separate teams to for the man guard production.
Yes.
So we can control our. This is why we can control our delivery time.
Yes.
And many customers they said, "Oh, delivery time is 1 month," but they haven't the control. They can't control the times. And this system is raw metal. And for the second, we can see is this is the uncoil machine.
Yes.
Make the coil, and this is the pressing machine.
Yeah, to make the first to uncoil the steel coil, and also to next is to press it to be more flat, and be ready to make further process.
Yes, and we can see for this for this is the plate, and a very flat plate from the coil, and how do you know this? This is maybe this is longer. Do you know this part? This is
The side face of the side plate of the main girder.
yes, and I think you have noticed that, and for this is a complete plate.
Yes.
No need no cutting, no welding,
Yeah.
and so I will introduce how we can do it. You can see this is our machine. This is our CNC cutting machine. We can see this. This is a complete plate. This is the complete plate. So now the total length is 40 meters.
Yeah.
So normally normally the crane will not over 40
Yeah,
meters.
the standard crane will normally will not over this
Maybe
length.
35 or 20 maybe, but we are not over this. So we have the total length is 40 meters. So we can ensure the
Ensure our machine is suitable for the maybe 99% cranes in the world.
yes. And for this the advantage is that the main girder set plate is the complete steel plate.
Yeah.
No welding. So it is much strength.
Yes.
Okay, we can have a view.
And you can also check there are our waste box.
Yes, yes.
Our operators put the waste separately and do a very notice about the cleaning.
Okay, so we can see we have this is one CNC cutting, and this also two sets CNC cutting. So this is from the steel plate, and to according to the drawings, to cutting, and so we can see. So this area from here, from this to this, this is the process for the main girder, and from here we can see is the for the workers clean the steel plate again. And for this, we can see the inside of the main girder. So this is the inside of the main girder side plate. So this is the angle, steel angle. So 1, 2, 3. Three steel angle can make sure the strength of the main girder. Yes. And for this is the number of the crane number. So each number is according to one drawing. So this is also will weld with is inside in the main girder. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is five the teams, and we can see this. We will have a view of this, and this is for the angle, and this is have a view of this. So you can see, we can see the main girder. If looking the appearance, just 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4-piece plate.
The inner structure will not show outside.
Yes, and you can see it's very so many the steel plate inside. So to control the strength of the main girder.
All our detail concerns.
Yes. And for this machine, I want to introduce. This is our assembly main girder assembly machine, and we can see now now it's complete. the machine push the steel plate and just weld maybe some meter, 1 meter or 2 meters weld once. And so later I will show you the welding machine, auto welding machine. So we come along this. Go come along this. Have a view to our customer for this. Now this is our for the assembly machine. This two sides will push the main girder, the set plate. And for this is our robot welding robot. So the after the main girder is assembly, and it will be moved here. Then the robot will auto welding.
The robot's welding will make sure the welding precision, and also to compare to the people, maybe the robot machine is more strictly to control the data.
Yes. And so for the people, if not auto welding, so no one can control the workers and weld it very very carefully. And for the auto welding, it will control the whether the length of the main girder. It will be once welding. And this is the welding robot. And here, this is also it's auto welding. You can see have a view of this. This is auto welding.
And after the main girder get welded, the workers will weld this
The work plate.
work plate.
Yes. And so this is also the welding machine. Yes, and so just now we have five teams, five separate teams, and each team can make the main girder. So this we can ensure our delivery time and so for each of Korean, and so we can whether it past 10 hour 20 years, when we check the number, we can find which team make it. Yes, and this is so pre-assembly the plate. We can see now we testing the spin. So our spin we can control it within 2 minimum. 拍这个 CC 来这儿
This is to control our crane's precision. Yeah, the manner The minor precision.
Yes, for the total length and for the flat we can control it is in the same flat, and above the wheels. For this. So this is our quality control person, and this is our quality. This is our quality control person. So he is checking the details dimension one by one, and each data will be writing directly.
Yeah, the document is the quality control document, which is belong to the 5S documents.
So this why we can make sure so when the Korean reach the your workshop, it can easy to install and no need to charge it.
Yeah.
Now this is our engineer writing the wheel, the Korean wheel, the trolley wheel, trolley
Right.
wheel.
Trolley wheel.
And so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bay is for the Korean man girder. Oh, look.
Wow, this is the most huge today.
No, yeah. Today is not huge,
Yeah, today
but
is not
the biggest capacity we can do is 350 ton. And just now we see the trolley, and this is the man girder, the structure, and this is 150 ton crane. So for our cranes, from for the 0.5 ton to 500 ton, we can produce. So don't worry whether we can do it. Just send your inquiry. We can have a view of the details. Well, this is you can just now you see the crane, the wheels. Now is one, two wheels, and wheel support one. So this is the two wheels set, and 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see this is the eight wheels, eight wheels for each side, and the crane total will be 16 wheels. And you can see I'm this will be maybe 2.5 meters the total length, and also they have a door. This is a room for electric.
Yeah, the electric box, electric parts will be installed in this room.
Yes, and so the area is very big, and we will in some the steel making company, the temperature is very very high, will over 60 degrees maybe.
They have the air conditioner.
Yes, and the industrial air conditioner will be installed in, and we can have a view.
The space is very very big, very large.
Maybe you can put a bed inside. Yes, you can take a view.
Let's take a special view.
And also this. So after the reel is wedded, so we will. This is also for each Korean. For each Korean, we will do the testing.
Yeah.
So for each Korean, we will do the testing.拍个细节，看这儿，CC。这个是不是要确保这个道轨在同一个水平面上了？它这个误差能多少？允许误差2毫米。Okay. And just now I confirming with our engineer. He said that now the test is for the real level. For the real level, it should be kept the real on the same level.
Yeah, keep the flatness.
Yes, flatness.
Yeah.
And for it should be within 2 millimeters.
Yeah.
Yes, 2 millimeters. So it can ensure the trolley, the crane is traveling on the wheels, on the workshop, the support beam, the wheels, and the trolley will be traveling on the trolley reel. So we should make sure that it's same plate, so the trolley can traveling more smoothly, and more stable, and it can make sure the crane works smoothly and long service life. And just now our engineer said, the data, the report, and we will provide for the data as a shipping document sent to you.
Maybe every step inspection report.
Yes.
When we make package and delivery, we will put these reports in our package box.
Yes, and so you can check the reports, and when the crane is installed at the factory, you can also check the according to the data.
Yeah.
So each data not we write it, just write it. We after testing we write it.
Yeah. They are they are all the actual data.
Yes. Okay. Okay. We can just okay. Its time is nearly over. So
Yeah, due to this time, our online trade show is not too. Our time is not very enough. So we just show you some of our critical workshop. There are still many other workshops. There are still many other workshops we didn't show you. Maybe next time when we do the online trade show, we can show you the other workshop and other details.
yes, I know we have the another online show. It's 6th December, right?
Yeah.
So our next the online show will be
Fourth.
first December. Okay,
Next week.
next week, 1st December. We
And the
are
poster is Coco and Miss Orange.
okay. So it's time to. I think it's time to say goodbye to our friends.
Before that.
Yes, and so
Before that.
the most important thing.
Yeah.
Yes, hear this.
Buy one crane. Buy one set of crane and get buy one set of crane and get one set of crane spare parts, maybe wear rope, and also just now the spare part storage. You can check and select some kind of tiny type spare parts, right?
Yes.
And also, please remember to follow us and become our VIP member.
Yes,
We will
and
do.
if you follow us, we can send you some of the new products or
Yeah.
very special discount at year ending.
Yeah, and we will do more online trade show in the future, maybe more frequently, and we will notice you on time to watch our online show in the future.
Okay, thanks for all together with us in the online show.
Thank you for your watching this time. We really appreciate for your support, and we hope to receive your inquiry at any time. And maybe we can say see you next time.
Okay, remember, Kindle Korean. See you next time.
Yeah, remember follow us. Bye.